Welcome all as SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. I am Assistant Professor Vijayta Narang. Our topic is social media, e-commerce and digital marketing. Topic is e-payment. Now what is a e-payment? E-payment is nothing but an electronic payment for transaction made over the internet. If you are using an internet, you can payment from one bank account to the another bank account via using some application and authorized applications. You can send the money from one people to the more people and one bank account to the another bank account via some e-payment methods over the internet. You can alternate send the checks or e-payment via the emails. E-payment can be made direct using a credit card also and debit card also. Secure global such as a PayPal, Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm we are using day by day in our life. E-payment is a nothing but we use for our cashless payment. For that transaction you require internet connection. Without internet connection you cannot transfer money from one bank account to the another bank account. Next is type of e-payment. See the diagram. In the e-payment, some applications are there like Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, PayPal, different applications you can use and transfer the amount from one bank account to the another bank account, from one user to the another user. Next is e-wallet. E-wallet is nothing but an electronic wallet. Nowadays we are shopping online, buy and sell the products on applications. If you want some product return, for that you will get a money option in the e-wallet or in the bank. So if you are selecting the e-wallet, it will transfer the amount in your application. In the application, that e-wallet payment you can use after you buy or sell the product. Next is QR code. QR code is a scanner. If you have some scanner, you can transfer the money from just scanning the QR code from one bank account to the another bank account, from one ATM to the another ATM. Next is a credit card. Credit card is a nothing but a card you can use the amount in that. You have some limit in that amount. You can just swipe the card and use the payment from the credit card. Next is digital money. Each and everything on a bank server is nothing but a digital cash, digital money. You can just transfer from one account to the another account. You can give the money to one person to the another person by the digital money. Next is online banking. It is the most important for the e-payment. If you do not have access of online banking, you cannot use any application or credit card and debit card. You have to register your account on an online bank system. Next is NEFT. Nowadays we are using online banking. For that there are two systems, NEFT and IMPS. For NEFT you can send the amount from current account to saving account, from saving account to the current account via some application over the internet. But in NEFT that amount will be credited to the customer within 24 hours. In IMPS, next is the IMPS. In IMPS you can just send the amount via some application of a bank. It will credit to the bank within a half an hour. Next is blockchain. Blockchain is used for cryptocurrency. Nowadays Bitcoin is most famous for that. We are using a cryptocurrency, we are investing in that. If you are investing some amount in that, you have an online banking system, then you can buy some bitcoins and you can sell that bitcoin. After getting a profit, that profit will be added in your bank. That is nothing but a blockchain payment. Next is methods of e-payment, which is e-cash, credit card, debit card, mobile payments, electronic bank transfer. We will see one by one. Next is e-cash. E-cash is nothing but electronic cash, electronic money. You do not have to need of paper money. You do not need papers for your monies. That is a paperless money in your bank server. You can transfer from one account to another account via some internet connection. You either stored on your bank account, you either stored in a credit card, or you either stored in your debit card. You can transfer and you can use your electronic cash from the internet. Next is your credit card. Nothing but your debit card also and a credit card also. It is a plastic card. You can use that card by swapping the amount in your ATM machine or your swapping machine. You just have to swap that card. You can use that amount by entering your credit pin in that. You just have to use that amount from a credit limit. In credit card, you have some limit of amount. You can use that. You have some days to repayment that cash. That is a bank will give you that period. For that you have to pay some interest for that, for using that cash. You have to help this process of payment is known as a charging payment also. See here, some SDFC, some Kotak Bank, Visa Bank, SBI banks, they provide a credit card to the customer who have some good score in a CIBIL. They will get some limit for that amount. You can use that amount and you can transfer that money from one account to the another account. Next is your debit card. Debit card is the same as a credit card, but is the difference between them is in credit card you have some limit of amount, you can use that. But in the same as a debit card, in debit card some amount is stored from your bank. That amount only you can use over the internet. You can use on the ATM machine, on your scanners, on your swap machine while you do a shopping. You just have to swap that card and pay the bill. For that you have some amount in your bank. Sufficient amount will be there in your bank. That amount only you can use that from the bank. Next is what are the advantages of this e-payments? Increased speed. We do not have to worry about carrying paper money. Nowadays thefts are increasing. We are going for a traditional market. You have to face some theft. For that the paper money is there. It is the wait to line to withdraw some money from that. Increase speed, you just have to swap a card. You can QR code, you can Google Pay, Phone Pay, you can use your ATM machine from anywhere to any country. You have to just swap the card and you just have an internet connection for that. Next is instant receipt. For traditional market, if you are doing a cash payment, for that you be with a person, then that person will create a bill, then they will give you the receipt. For instant receipt, you are using an electronic payment. You directly give the receipt in your bank. In the bank, you will get the statement that you paid that bill to the customer. This is the advantages of the. Next is disadvantages: service fees, risk of theft, and your technical problem. Service fees, in that many of time while using an electronic cash e-payment, you have to pay some amount to the bank. You have to pay the service charges of using that system. For some expenses, this will be add to your expenses also. It will increase your expenses. Next is risk of theft. Nowadays some crimes are happening, cyber crimes are happening, some bank accounts will be hacked. If some theft is there, some crime will be occur, then your money can be looted from that theft. It is one of the most disadvantages of the e-payment. Your money can be hacked or risk of the theft. Next is technical problem. You are facing technical problem while doing some electronic payment to the server or some QR code or some ATM machine. If money is stuck in that, you will face some problem of doing a transfer of money. That amount may be debited from your account, but it not be credited to that account. So it will give you the trouble of payment. It will be back by the bank within the 3 working days, but it will take a time. So It is one of the disadvantages of the electronic payment. What we conclude from this, electronic payments to mode of the payment which does not include physical cash, checks, it includes debit card, credit card, smart card and a wallet. Each and every person having some application for payment on the websites or a bank. You just have to swipe your card, you just have to QR code scanner, you just have some valid number or some valid bank account with IFSC code. Authentication will be done, then you can payment that customer via the internet. Thank you.